everybody, this is Mrs. Easterling, and today we're going to talk about how to take a photograph and edit it for your kitchen table photography assignment. If you remember, we are learning about Miss Carrie Mae Weems, who is an African-American photographer, and she primarily takes photographs of her family and herself and kind of everyday life for her. So she really kind of takes photos of just normal things and tries to tell a story in that so that you can really understand the emotions and the story and the life of what it's like for the people in her photographs. So we're trying to mimic that today. So if you remember, your assignment on Canvas asks you to take a self or family portrait inspired by Carrie Mae Weems' kitchen table series. So look at these photos above. Remember, she took photographs all at her kitchen table, a whole series, and she told a lot of stories and really gave you an idea of what life was like for her and her husband and their daughter just right at her kitchen table. So I want you to take a photo of yourself either at your kitchen table or in the place where you eat most of your meals. And think about objects that are usually in that place, like the food you usually eat, or if you're doing all of your schoolwork at your kitchen table right now, maybe you have like all your books and notebooks and pencils and stuff in the photograph. Maybe you guys always eat together as a family, so everyone in your family is in the photograph. Whatever kind of story you want to tell about what life is like for you and your family. And then you're going to edit it in Google Photos into black and white. So if you see up here, this was the photo my family and I took to mimic the kitchen table photography. And we actually don't usually eat our meals at the kitchen table. So we took our photo with our dinner on our sofa because we always eat dinner on the sofa watching TV with our dog, Charlie. So that's where we took our photo. So if you want to do something like that, that's awesome. Whatever kind of story you want to tell. So when you're ready, the first thing you're going to do is go into the room where you're taking the photo. So the kitchen table, the living room, the dining room, wherever you eat your meals or spend a lot of your time. And then you're going to open up your Chromebook and you're going to go down to the white circle, the launcher, and you're going to open up the camera app. It's the little icon that has the camera and it says camera as well. So click on that and then the camera will pop up. And I'm just going to click on the square to make it bigger. And you can see my flowers are in the photo right now. So now you're going to kind of frame your photo. So think about spacing like we talked about in class. Think about, you don't want to leave any empty space. Right now, there's loads of empty space in my photograph. So I'm going to use some objects to kind of fill up that space and make my photograph more interesting and tell a story. So I really love flowers. I always try to have fresh flowers in the house because they make me happy. So I'm going to put these flowers kind of on one side of my photograph. And I also have a favorite toy, a llama. I really like llamas, and I want you guys to know that about me. So I'm going to set up the llama as well, kind of like he's smelling the flowers. And I actually don't want to be the focus. I want you to see these objects first. So I'm going to sit backwards so that you look at the flowers first, and then the llama, and then you slowly move back to me. That's just the story I want to tell, that the flowers are the most important part of this house, of our everyday. They make me the most happy. So the last thing you want to do, especially if your Chromebook is going to be kind of far away so you can get more things in the photo, is turn on the timer. If you see this little clock right here, you can click on that and it turns on the timer. Excuse me. And then it will give you 10 seconds to take the photo. So my timer's on, and then I'm just going to go over here to the white circle button. I'm going to click on that, and then the timer starts. So I'm going to go get in position. You can smile. You can make a silly face. You can be serious. Whatever you want. So here I go. Great. Okay, so now I'm done. I took the photo. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of camera by And we're going to come back to our Google Chrome home screen and go over here to the right corner, click on the waffle, because now we're going to edit the photo. So scroll down until you find the little rainbow pinwheel called Google Photos. Click on that, and Google Photos will open up. So you can see this was another picture I took. Here's some outtakes from our kitchen table series. And now we're going to go over to the top, and we need to upload the photograph we just took. So click on Upload. It's coming from our computer, so click on Computer. And we just took the photograph, so it will be in Recent. So click on Recent, and if you just took the photograph like me, it will be in the very top. So click on that, and then your photo will start to load up. And once it's right there, you can see it pop up in the left-hand corner, and you can click on it. When you click on it, it'll show up again. Click on it one more time, and that will bring you to look at your picture all nice and big. Great picture. So to edit it, because we need to make our photographs in black and white, because Carrie Mae Weems did her kitchen table series in black and white photography as well. So we're going to go up to the top, and we're going to click on these three little bars. That's the editing toolbars, kind of like Instagram. And you can see there's all these filters just like Instagram, but I recommend that you don't use these filters. If you click on like the iPhone one that makes it black and white, your photo gets really, really blurry. So I recommend you stick to original and come over to the middle tab, the three bars again. These are basic adjustments. And here you see you have three options: light, color, and pop. If you click on color, you can move the color all the way to the left, and it turns it into black and white. It takes all the color from the photo. So to the right brings out all the colors, to the left takes out all the colors. So you want to go to the left, and then, oh, that's my other one. So from here, you can kind of change around the lighting. If you want it to be really bright, really dark, you can use the pop just a little bit to make it pop really nicely, make the definitions come out. You can go all the way, and then it looks kind of crazy. Whatever you want, however you want your photo to look, whatever edits make the photograph tell the most story. Remember, we're trying to tell a story in our photographs. Whenever you're finished and your photo's definitely in black and white, click on Done, and then it will save your photograph. And then the last thing you're going to do is, just like every other time we've done an assignment in art, you're going to go back to Canvas, go to the assignment. It's called Kitchen Table Photography, and you're just going to upload this photograph. It will be in your folder file, and you just click Upload, find it, upload it, and then you're good to go. So remember, whatever you take the photo of, you need to be in it, and it needs to be in black and white, and it needs to tell some kind of story. So think of some objects, some foods, some people, some decorations, anything like that that could help you tell a story or tell what everyday life is like for you and your family, what being at home is like for you and your family, okay? All right, can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'm gonna see you later. Bye-bye.